talk about all that, you get into the choice routes. All right, so we're going to talk about the timing of everything. We're going to talk about how we'll get into full field reads, just attacking the green grass, and just kind of replacing the extra hat like that we do in our run fits. All right, but I'd go back to 2018. All right, I was big on locking RPOs in, locking glance posts in, locking just like a two receiver concept with the inside receiver running the glance post, like locking in hitches or locking in verticals, anything of that. All right. Well, like there's a lot of things that go with it. Those kids have got to be perfect with their splits, especially with glance posts. If that ball hits in the left middle, all right, and they got a wide split out there, like maybe bottom of the numbers or around the numbers, like that extra hat defender, if he's going to be a B gap fit and as a safety, he's going to be able to play the run and take away the glance post, right? So we started like kind of playing with this where we like really call one RPO at all times. All right. And like obviously you have your bubble screens and like those quick screens on the perimeter, but we got into it where we just said, hey, well, I want you to get open. And it's all about the timing of it all. All right, you have the full field to run. And we're going to put a lot of pressure on them in terms of making sure that they run to get open. Now, when you do this, you got to fully commit to it. That's why we're only doing one RPO at it, and we just try to get as good as we possibly can at it, all right? So when you go back, like, this one's kind of an old school. It used to always be just the single receiver choice route, right? We have evolved it to three receivers. We evolved it to two receivers, right? But there's a lot of things with this, with the timing of it all, and just the logistics of the quarterback and the eyes and just the footwork and the depth of all this, all right? So when we talk about this, all right, you have an opportunity to shut this down. All right, you can post it, you can do an outside release fade, you can end up doing an inside release like skinny post. You can really do whatever you got to, right? But everything's going to be predicated if you're going to be open at 6 yards. All right, we're going to make that decision, pressing vertical to 6. All right, and shutting it down at 8 yards. All right, that's very important. All right, I'm going to show you the good, bad, and ugly of everything in this. All right, of why it's not working and why it does work and all that. But you have to get that depth to 8 yards. Like you have to, from the timing of the quarterback, of the ride fake, and the pop, the feed, and to be able to identify who's going to be the conflict player and throw off of it. But if he shuts that thing down at 5 yards, goes 3 big, 2 little, there's going to be the timing is going to be off. All right, now we're going to explain it on these. All right, so these are all the shutdown.